So I thought we might ask the boy one. Did you get hit on the head or something? Do you want to end up like him?
I don't, but... What do you want? You look terrible.
Will you teach me another swordsmanship trick?
Certainly, but you better not talk about it like that. I mean, between you and me you can, but the Grand Masters make a big show about calling it swordsmanship technique.
I understand. So technique, eh?
Aye, aye. These days, people put their faith into all kinds of shite. And as far as dueling is concerned, it's currently fashionable to give everything German names.
German?
Aye, it's all Mittelhau, Kurzhau, and who knows what else. Who can make heads or tails of it? I simply know how to fight, how to win, and don't give a rat's ass about German.
Excellent. That sounds good. Let's get started.
Certainly. Why not? I happen to have some time on my hands, and a good stretch would do me well.
I challenge you to a duel.
Good. Come and join me in the arena. I'm sorry.
Shall we begin?
Let's begin. Defend yourself. Now you're in trouble. Fuck you!
So, do you think I have what it takes?
All right. You deserve to be taught the Master Strike. Here's a training sword so he won't get hurt.
Let's get to it.
The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called Master Strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Now you're in trouble! Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block, but this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. That's not it. You have to attack me too. All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. Not like that. You were supposed to counterattack from the opposite side when I started attacking.
So, what's up?
That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normal, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful. Try it again. You need to attack, too! Snap out! Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
I think I understand.
Good. That's all I can teach you. Now, it's up to you to learn how to use the Master Strike in combat.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Tomcat. I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can teach you something. It occurred to me that a thrust with a sword to the leg of that poor lug you're fighting is pretty simple, but bloody effective. It'd be my pleasure to teach you that.
The Lord be with you.
Here, Mutt.
Why the hell?
Good, Dougie. Good boy.
Good afternoon.
Show me your wares.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Siegfried, the herdsboy, dropped by. He was moaning about wolves killing his sheep. Poor fella. He has it tough. And that's about it, I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Nothing much, fortunately. And I hope it stays that way.
Rattling on about how he has the best prices. I can't even hear myself.
Certainly.
Much better. They don't ask about anything. Hey, all they need is to say something.
Quick! Ja! Ja! Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land. Time is pressing. Soon it'll be...
Silly doggies.
Here you go. Take it. Mutt!
Oh, there! My God!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow. God!
Now you'll learn that the church is rotten.
Whoa!
Whose Prague teaches us. Priests
Vegetables,
wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and
everything
indulgences
fresh.
condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale. But what do they say?
Keep close to others. It's not safe here.
Here you go. Take it. Everything all right, eh? Quick! Whoa! There now.
Hail Mary.
I've come for Gazer, the son of the nomad's voivod. Or rather, for his body.
The devil himself made him cross our path. Pulled his knife on us right away. The bastard! He wanted to stab us all. So he got an axe to the head. The foreman said we should tie the body to a tree. So's them other vagabonds see they can't mess with us.
All right. I think I'll have a word with your foreman.
See you later, my friend.
Good day. Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood all over you.
You've got the body of a dead nomad here.
Makes for a nice tree decoration, don't you think? No tears shed over that bugger. He started it.
Why did he tie him to the tree? He's not running away now.
We left him there for the crows. That scum don't deserve a burial.
What exactly happened here?
Nothing special. We ran into these two fellas out here in the woods, and one of them pulled a knife on us right off. We're lucky none of us ended up gutted. Although he managed to cut up one of ours pretty bad before we took him down. We caught the other fella. The folks from Semine took him. They said them two had already stabbed someone there, too.
I'd like to bury him.
What? Forget it. Them heathens from down by the pond sent you, am I right?
I'll take that body whether you like it or not. And if anyone stands in my way, there'll be a few more bodies around here.
Fellas, get over here. This bastard wants to attack us. Lads, help! What do you want?
Take that!
Show what you made. For us, fucker. What?
I'm all yours.
You want to try me?
I'll rip your arse out. Show what you're made of. Curva!
abomination?
Could it be Gazer?
Before I untie Gazer, I should find out from Tibor where we'll bury him. Before I untie Gazer, I should find out from Tibor where we'll bury him.
Look what I have for you. You're my doggy, eh? Quick!
My God. Oh, well. God be with you.
You can't be here. That's it. Go now.
All right. Nice.
The
let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
How's this?
More. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. Thank you kindly, and come again, friend.
I'm looking for a nomad boy. He's supposed to be held captive around here.
Aye, he's locked up in the stable at the back. I bring him some food sometimes, but that's all I know. And I don't care.
Well, if you bring him food, you must have the key.
I don't! One of the fellas who's on guard duty always unlocks it for me.
And who's that?
Ask the fellas. I already told you it's nothing to do with me. Farewell.
What are you doing here? You can't be here. That's it. Go now.
It is you.
You hid yourselves well. I'll give you that.
Better not be seen by people. People not like when we are close. Oh, and thank you for you help us in tavern.
Nah, don't mention it. I've had my fair share of dealings with locals. I think it'd be best if you avoid the place next time.
But now that almost sound like threat.
Threat is too strong a word. I'd call it a friendly warning.
First you help us in tavern, and now this? You're very strange. I mean, not like most men. You take their side. But they treat you no better than we. Than us.
Well, I may not be from around here, but I'm nothing like you. People like you destroyed my home. And killed my parents.
People like us.
Humans.
Fuck. I sorry hear that. What is your name?
I'm Henry.
You Henry. All right, Henry. Come then, Henry. We drink to memory of parents.
Have you heard of Scallies? It was a nice little village.
Come on, boy. Open old wound is not good. They not heal.
So you have heard of it? You were there, weren't you?
Henry, I am sorry, but I not change past. Let past be past.
If only I knew how. I know there's nothing I can do about it, and I should move on. But... it still hurts.
And it will, for a long time. But one day, it will go. Time will make better, you will see. So come! Past is past. But now we have drink! Then pain go away.
I'm not in the mood for a drink right now.
Very well. But if you get mood, you know where to find. Get out of here, Mutt! You better...
Mutt!
Quiet! Go away! That's more like it.
Legközelebb pörköltet főzök belőled.
Takarodj!
Shall we have a toast, then?
Bottoms up!
Szereted?
Strong, yes. This booze, it make by nomads from up there. But no worry. Only 2 men go blind so far.
Not bad. It's got an interesting aftertaste. What does it remind me of? Maybe plums? No, apples. Definitely. There's apples in it, right?
Only if you have some stuck between teeth. But no worry. You will not care what is taste after you have few.
What do you do around here, anyway? I doubt you just drink all day.
But, yes.
Mit mondott?
Megpróbál kémkedni utanunk. We wait for Voivod Nomad move away. Until he do, how you say, kill time.
Now then, we drank together, but now I want to talk about Skalitz.
I think so, but there's still time for that. You know what? I promise, if you keep drink with us all night, we talk about anything you want.
Where did you learn to speak our language so well, anyway?
Well, from parents. Father travel a lot, meet mother like that. She half German, half Czech, but she sing and teach me Czech. Me too, travel everywhere.
You've traveled a lot. Because of the war.
Much worse than war. For love.
Love? How so?
That is long story. And I am not drink enough to talk about.
How'd you get on with those nomads up there?
We sometimes drink together. But anyway, they not fuck with us, we not fuck with them. All outlaws, no bad blood. Maybe, how you say, on other hand. Oh no, opposite.
What do you mean?
Well, Yoshok here fall for love one of the women. Uja Yoshok. Arra a nőre fene de fogad, mi?
Hagyj békén. Tudod, mi jár a fejemben.
But nothing come from it, I think. Difficult. No one understand word what others say.
And is she interested in him?
How I know? I have own trouble with women. I do not put nose in other people's life.
I don't know. It sounds like trouble.
Women always trouble.
I have some experience with courting damsels. Maybe I could help. If he comes with me, I'll talk him up to her so much, she'll fall at his feet.
Hallod? Henry meg akarja szerezni neked azt a nőt.
Duma az egész. Hidd el nekem.
Menj vele, és mutasd meg neki, hogy melyikük az. Aztán majd csak lesz valahogy.
Jól van.
Quick! We must make iron when it's hot. That is saying, yes?
All right, just tell me. How do you say beautiful in your language?
Genyeru.
Gyenyaru. If someone said that to me, I'd think they were trying to insult me.
Cut it, Eddie. Go already.
Szóval megint iszunk.
Ezt mindig meg lehet oldani valahogy.
Ha zavarba hozol előtte, megkeserülöd.
No question about it.
Borzasztóan nevetségesen hangzik a beszédetek. Inkább fogd be a szád.
I'll do that.
Istenem!
Katarso, what's up, Pooch? So I thought we might ask the boy what.
About what?
Well, there is some free tents now.
Would you
so I
look
thought
at that?
we could move in.
A visitor? What free tents?
The children's tent.
Can I have a word?
Even two if you would like. It depends who you are.
I'm a friend of Yasak here.
This fella?
That's right. You see, Yasak here wants to tell you something. But since he doesn't speak our language, I offered to translate for him. Am I right, mate?
Mit bámulsz rám?
What's he blabbering about? Christ, you're drunk out of your minds, aren't you?
Us? Drunk? We would never.
All right. It's just that there's a lot of drinking going on at that camp by the pond, so I just thought, never mind. Spit it out. What does he want this Arsiak?
Yasak.
Yasak, right.
Miért egyeztem bele ebbe?
He says he likes you a lot. Because you have eyes and hair. Oh, pretty eyes and hair, I mean. And he also says your teeth are like stars in the night sky. Because they're, yellow and far apart.
You said what about me?
Csak mondd meg neki, hogy szép, és hogy tetszik nekem.
He's had dreams about you, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink.
I really don't, but I like to.
Well, you know, you were together, alone somewhere. No humans, no nomads, no clothes.
You pig! He can fuck Sigismund in his dreams for all I care, but he doesn't have to tell me about it.
Gyerünk, nem éri meg.
No, you should give Yasak a chance. You're not getting any younger, you know. And just between you and me, your breath smells like a horse's arsehole.
What?
But he doesn't mind at all. I reckon the poor bloke lost his sense of smell or something. At any rate, it's your only chance to find yourself a man.
Only chance, huh?
So what do you say? Will you give him a chance?
Think again. Go and bother a girl somewhere else. I've dealt with worse than you. Off with you.
Mi van? Mit csináltál?
She's just not into you. Can't say I blame her.
Csak nem mondtál neki valami hülyeséget? No, várj csak! Ez most komoly!
This is unbelievable.
Sick!
Harapj egy kis füvet!
Megint my revenge? Jaj, deadlami.
Au!
Ez gyors lesz!
Harapj egy kis füvet! Mocskos disznó! Csak gyertek! Gyerünk!
Kibaszott szarváló!
Harapj egy kis... A fasz! Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pöcs!
Kivelezünk téged!
Mit gondoltál, te kutya?
Túrót a pofádba, te rohadék! A fenében! Nem érek rá egész nap!
Nesze, te faszfej! Akadjon a torkodon! Harapj egy kis... Mi?
Essünk túl rajta!
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te pöcs!
Kivelezünk téged! A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap! Essünk túl rajta! Kutya! Túrót a pofádba, te rohadék! Húzza pokolba, te fasz!
Vigyen el Jabbácsán! Imádkozz, bocsadék!
A lovam széjjel kúr téged! A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap!
I surrender! Enough!
For God's sake! You've injured him!
Nesze, te faszfej!
Harapj egy kis füvet! Essünk túl rajta!
Imádkozz, bocsadék!
Pech! Kivelezünk téged! A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap! Lassú vagy!
Na mi lesz? Te hullajáló!
Jó vagy! Szóval megint iszunk?
Ilyen tempóval nem sokára már nem lesz.
Mit akarsz?
Ezt mindig meg lehet oldani valahogy.
Ha zavarba hozol előtte, megkeserülöm.
You know I don't understand a word you say, right?
Borzasztóan nevetségesen hangzik a beszédetek. Nincs esélyed, te nyomorú! Baszni rá! És ennyi volt! Disznó kurvák! Harapj egy kis füvet!
Guess this. Miller Boschka says
It
he
was
in
you,
the water
murderer.
at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man has been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing.
Exactly. That's not all. Dead man had a chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
Túrót a pofádba, te rohadék!
Sick 'em.
Szétrúgjuk a seggeteket!
Kerítsétek be! Ezt kapd ki!
Szóval megint iszunk?
Ilyen tempóval nem sokára már nem lesz mit.
Ezt mindig meg lehet oldani valahogy. Ha zavarba hozol előtte, megkeserülöd.
No question about it.
Borzasztóan nevetségesen hangzik a beszédetek. Inkább fogd be a szád.
Absolutely not.
Istenem!
Látsd, Jivas Gajo!
So I thought we could move in. What pretense?
The children's tent.
Have you lost your mind?
Will you look at that?
Take
A
you.
visitor.
I'm sure Marika and Tibor will be back.
Can I have a word?
Even two if you would like. It depends who you are.
Me? Nobody important.
Then why should I even talk to you?
You see, Yasak here wants to tell you something. But since he doesn't speak our language, I offered to translate for him. Am I right, mate?
Mit bámulsz rám?
What's he blabbering about? Christ, you're drunk out of your minds, aren't you?
Us? Drunk? We would never.
All right. It's just that there's a lot of drinking going on at that camp by the pond, so I just thought, never mind. Spit it out. What does he want this Arsiak?
Yasak.
Yasak, right.
Miért egyeztem bele ebbe?
He says he'd do anything for you. You like a piece of jewelry? Yasak will gladly steal it for you. Someone's bothering you? He'll bring you their head on a silver platter.
I see he knows what a woman's heart truly desires.
Csak mondd meg neki, hogy szép, és hogy tetszik nekem.
Sorry, this whole thing is stupid. I don't speak Hungarian all that well.
What are you trying to pull? Making fun of a poor girl. Are you?
Mi van? Mi történik?
Get out of my sight! Especially you!
Mit mondtál neki?
Come, we better go. It just didn't work out. You're not exactly... Gyenyeru.
Hé, majd én megmutatom neked!
Dick!
Levágom a golyóidat! Halott vagy!
Dick!
Leszart. Hé, ez a barátom! Rúgjuk szét a seggét, Henry!
Nem kellett volna felbasznod, tette pöcs!
Baszni rá! Levágom a golyóidat!
If I leave now, they'll finish drinking it without me. Oh, whatever. Let them drink on their own. But I still have to make sure they don't go back to Troskovitz.
Good doggy. Good boy.
silly doggy.
Whoa! Whoa! Captain, I'd like to ask how things went with your mission.
Oh, now all of a sudden you're interested. Where the hell did you get to, you blockhead?
I can't tell you where I was. I mean, I don't know. I got lost.
You got a problem with your eyes, son?
No, just I get a bit confused sometimes.
So I see. How in God's name could you get lost?
It just happened. Anyway, I'd like to know whether you found that cart.
We found it, along with those two hands.
I see. And what actually happened?
It turned out them hired hands of Radovans had ideas of their own. They made a deal with some robber baron by the name of Gules to take the cart to him with the goods. And they didn't cheat only Radovan. They tried it on Gules too. Wanted to keep the loot for themselves. Only he caught them.
And you found all the goods?
More or less. You can tell Radovan he won't be seeing his hands again. I reckon that young fella was innocent in it. So we kept him to work off his debt. And that older one's decorating an alder tree near the road here.
Uh-huh. All right, I'll tell him.
And next time Lord Sameen gives you a job, do what you're told, so as I don't have to teach you a lesson.
I will, Captain.
See you later.
Jesus Christ be praised.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Sameen's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to ask at Semine, like you wanted. Lord Semine and his captain went off to track down the cart, and they found it in the end.
I hope you offered your help.
Of course. It wouldn't have looked good otherwise.
For sure. But what about them pair?
They hanged Venser and kept Franzi as a hand. Seems like he was innocent.
God's nails, I don't know. That Franzi had a sneaky look about him. I'd be very surprised if he wasn't in on it from the start.
I think they'd have knocked the truth out of him.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here, but never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
I haven't seen Agnes. Is she pretty?
Pretty doesn't do her justice. She's a beauty. But she's got such a sharp tongue on her that I don't envy older at all. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
No, Master Blacksmith. There's no one waiting to drag me to the altar in irons.
Good for you, lad. Have your fun while you can. No need to hurry. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semyon wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. But in return, you'll get me invited to Semine's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Go and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
Fucking shavings.
Here you go. Take it.
God bless you.
Good doggy. Good boy.
God grant you health.
Here, mutt. Come here, boy.
You never saw that coming!
Look what I have for you.